Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Mack Mula Show. It's your boy, Kesh Mula Baby.
It's your boy, Mack.
And we are on the I Like That Network. And baby, we back.
We back.
Ready to attack with another beautiful episode.
Yeah.
And today we have an esteemed guest that we have the pleasure to have on the Mack Mula Show. And we got a beautiful intro that we got together.
You got an intro for it?
We do got an intro for that.
You ready?
I'm ready.
So let's take it to the top.
Like that.
From teen mom and foster care survivor to multi-industry mogul, today's guest is a Tampa powerhouse. The face behind Kryptonite Vodka, a real estate investor, shoe designer, serial entrepreneur, and a social light. She has built her empire on resilience, legacy, and purpose. Everybody, please, if we can welcome on the Mack Mula Show, Victoria Skyy.
Hey, that was a beautiful intro.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Victoria, thank you for being on the Mack Mula Show. How we feeling today?
I feel amazing, and I feel amazing to be here. Thank you guys for inviting me.
I like that. You're very welcome. You're very welcome for sure.
Absolutely.
Well, listen, we wanted our audience to get to know you a little bit better. So, where you from?
Big shout out to E-Man, Manny the composer, for connecting this as well.
Yeah,
We want to make sure,
for
we give our shout out to Manny for connecting this.
Shout
and,
out to you, Manny.
We're connecting bosses with bosses.
100%.
So that's what we're doing. Victoria, so where you from? Where were you born?
I was actually born here in Tampa, Florida.
Okay.
Yeah.
Florida.
Tampa,
Tampa,
baby.
Florida.
What hospital?
Man,
You're the hospital.
You gotta know the little details.
I was born in Tampa General Hospital.
Surprise.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Tampa General. For real?
Yeah.
You just made that up, didn't you? What was the doctor's name?
Do they have that on the birth certificate?
I
They
don't
probably
think
have that
so.
now. I don't know.
I don't believe
That would be
I don't
actually
believe that's one of
a
them.
smart thing to put on
To put on the birth certificates, just because
absolutely.
they screwed
Yeah.
me up, so they owe me some money.
Well,
Yeah.
did you like Tampa General?
Being born in Tampa General, I mean,
No,
I
but I'm
guess.
saying because I've been there before and it was
You survived.
not the best.
No?
Yeah,
Oh
nah.
my gosh, no.
Nah, for me, no.
My son was born there.
Was he?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they did a good job.
You know what? When you have a baby at Tampa General Hospital, they put you out the next day. I had
Oh,
the
yeah,
luxury
no, we was
of
out the
being-
next day, but I was ready to go anyway.
Yeah. I personally
Give me the
didn't have
baby.
a good experience.
They put you out with a car seat.
100%. So you born in Tampa.
Born in Tampa, born and raised. Yeah.
And what was that upbringing like for you?
Well, I grew up in Water State. I grew up in foster care from age 3 to 18. So I was placed in 21 homes before I even turned 18 years old. I grew up in
21 homes.
Jesus
Yeah,
Louise.
21 homes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
So my upbringing was pretty rough and challenging. Yeah.
no, 100%. And obviously, that probably wasn't the easiest
Yeah.
going through a situation like that.
No.
How'd you stay strong, like kind of resilient through that situation?
I would say I used to dream a lot. And
Okay.
I think it plays a role in my adulthood now, where when I was younger, dreaming, and I couldn't do anything about it, all I could do is visualize and dream. When I became an adult, I learned that, that was my superpower. My dreams and my visions were my superpower.
Yeah.
And being able to make it come to life was like, just that power that I had within me. And
Yeah.
so that's one of the reasons why I actually became a serial entrepreneur and why you see so many titles behind my name, because that's all I could do in that moment was, just dream and visualize
Yeah.
how
About the
I
future.
wanted my life. Yeah. Because
Yeah.
there was no influence around me. Like for me, what was around me was people in the same situations or worse, and so you only could, like for me, you watch TV and you would like, Family Matters was one of the shows that I grew up watching. And it was like, normal family, normal problems that people go through, worry about bills or they go to prom and the love of their life, their first love, things like that. And so for me, that's how I pictured myself growing up in a family setting and just that type of
Yeah.
life.
Yeah, for sure. So big dreamer. I mean, I feel like
Yeah.
that's what keeps me alive as well, in the sense of like where I'm trying to be, where I'm looking to get myself to be, and so I respect that. I respect
Thank
that
you.
100%.
No, I respect the fact that, you're not letting that be a excuse. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Not letting that, and I don't want to even
Victimized.
use the word excuse.
A victim.
Victimized.
You don't want to, it's one of those things where it could go either way, right? You know, you could have a terrible life experience after that because of that, or you could have a great life experience because of that. You know, I almost wanted to ask you, like, how was that? But, you know,
you can ask
I'm sure, you know.
Yeah, I mean, no, if
sure
you don't mind,
because it was a mix, you know.
There's people that have gone through the same situation.
I would say, for everyone, whether you have a challenging life or a good life, you have the power to make everything in your life a stepping stone or a stumbling block. Yeah. And I chose to make it a stepping stone for me. Yeah. That was my mindset. It was like, as long as I can keep moving, I can keep stepping over it. Yeah. Staying stagnant or choosing not to make a difference or change my mindset was a stumbling block. Yeah. And so I feel like a lot of us have the power in our mind. You just don't always have the strength to put it into action. Yeah. So for me, as long as my mind is always going, it motivates my body to put it into action. Growing up in that setting was probably the worst part of my life. I've been in some of the worst situations you can ever imagine a child be in. Most of my abuse came from foster care. It was never from my parents.
Really?
Yeah.
Most of your what? Say it again?
Most of the abuse that I went through,
I'm sorry to hear that, by the way.
Again. Went through everything to think of, from like physical abuse, mental, sexually. Yeah. All of that came from foster care. Wow. I remember one time a foster parent had us in a cage, you know.
In a cage?
In a cage.
Hopefully they got hit by a car or something by now.
You know?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Something bad happened to them.
Hopefully. I actually wish that nothing bad happened to them other than they grow old to 100 years older, and have to witness several lifetimes without peace.
That shows them your emotional maturity that you carry. Yeah. And that's good. No, you know,
it took a long time to get there, but
yeah. Well, salute to you. You know, and because I'm sure it wasn't easy to get to that point. In a situation like that, you know, because I know there's other kids going through similar situations. And I don't want to jump the gun, but it's kind of feel like I want to ask a question right now. What advice would you recommend to those kids that don't have proper leadership and they might be getting abused and don't know where to go, don't know what to do? Maybe you could shed a little bit of light of what they could do.
Mm-hmm. All I can say is keep dreaming, keep pushing, keep moving forward. Mm-hmm. You'll have a lot of people that will try to influence you by actions, you know, by words, a lot of things you're going through, but the one thing they cannot take from you is your confidence that you have for yourself. Nobody should be able to influence that. I walk through every room, or I flow through every room with my head held high, regardless of what I've been through. I carry my baggage like designer bags, because there's nothing that I can do about it other than I got baggage. And I just slapped a good name on it, a brand on it, and I carry it like it's worth $2 million. Yeah. Because it's part of my past. So,
I absolutely love that.
Your past is not your future. That's all I can say.
Was there somebody, I know, you know, it wasn't a great experience, but was there somebody, I know for me, and for most people, when you see, you know, you see a vision of success by seeing somebody that was successful, or maybe even somebody spoke some life into you. Was there anybody that did that for you, or just like you know, you said you watched Family Matters, was something? I mean, what planted the seed to be great? You know.
Honestly, there was nobody pouring life into me. As an adolescent. Right. I created life, and that changed my life.
Okay. Had a baby.
I had my daughter at 14 years old. Okay. And just holding her and knowing that I wanted to be a better parent for her. It kept me mentally strong. It kept me physically strong. Now, I did go through some challenges. I was an angry teenager. Oh, I used to fight. I used to fight. You can look at me the wrong way, and I would just start fighting you. But it took for me to realize that I didn't want her to ever experience what I went through, for me to change my mindset. So honestly, it was no one in that moment pouring life into me, but because I created life, I had to think differently. And then at 17 years old, I did meet one woman who didn't give up on me, even though I was full of anger and had a lot of problems. And emotionally.
Definitely.
She kind of stuck with me.
What was her name?
Her name was Darlene, so I call her like mommy to this day. I think I drove her crazy because she didn't take any more foster kids after that.
Big
None.
shout out to her.
Like,
big shout out to
none,
her.
but yes, big
Yeah.
shout out to my mommy, my TT. But she was the one that was like, I'm not giving up on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a blessing.
Yeah.
That's a big blessing.
It was.
That's a blessing. You know, to have that, especially as a child, is so important.
Yeah.
You know, and so it's big shout out to her that she was able to hold you down.
Could you ever see yourself being like a foster mom?
I would love to be a foster parent, but my goal would be fostering adults and young adults that are transitioning out of foster care.
Okay.
That was one of the things I saw very flawed in the system, where when a child would become 18 years old, the foster parent put them out because there's no more money coming in.
Yeah.
But when you're a foster parent, you're supposed to be a parent, right? You're supposed to guide them, teach them about credit, help them get their first apartment, things like that, be there for those transitional moments and those pivotal moments in their life. But most foster parents don't do that.
Right.
So for me, I would want to be a foster parent of like a 16, 17-year-old and show them all the things that somebody didn't teach me in, going into adult life. Yeah.
For sure. Do you feel like a lot of those situations are done like off of money?
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah?
had a foster parent that had 13 girls and 13 babies. You couldn't tell me that wasn't for money.
In one house?
In one house.
What?
In
Every day
one
she
house.
hustling. That's crazy.
One house. A lot of them do it for the money, and this is how you really know if they're doing it for the money. If you said you have a child, right?
Yeah.
If your child does something to misbehave, most likely you're gonna discipline them, right? You're gonna put them on punishment.
Choke 'em out.
I had to do that a couple times too.
No.
But most likely you're gonna put them on punishment. You're going to ground them. You're gonna take away their phone, their iPad.
Right.
For foster parents, they just call the caseworker, tell them to come get them, then get a new kid. And that's how you know the ones that are in it for the money, because they don't want to parent
Yeah.
the child. They
They
see
don't wanna
them
put the work
immediately
in.
So you
as
can
a
call the
problem.
caseworker.
They'll call the caseworker, say, come get them. They're acting up. And then that child gets a new home, but they don't get a stable environment of a
Right.
parent enforcing rules,
Yeah.
and structure for them.
Yeah.
It becomes like they just become like
Well,
not
shout out to
unstable.
all the foster parents who are
actually being a parent.
actually being a good foster
Yeah.
parent. They're doing it for the right reasons,
For sure.
It's a
Yeah.
very selfless thing to do. You know,
Yeah. No. Yeah. Big
I
shout
never
out to
thought
you.
about that myself, and I don't think I'm a selfish person, but that's a lot. You're gonna let a kid move into your house, and you're really gonna parent that kid. Really foster the
But
kid.
here's the
and
thing:
pour
a lot
into
of them don't parent. So
Well, I know.
shout out
I'm
to the ones
speaking,
that do.
speaking on hopefully the ones.
Yeah, the ones that do parent.
Yeah.
Because
a lot of
there's a lot of them
responsibility.
that would take them in their home.
Yeah.
I've seen one even recently where they eat the good food and they eating the turkey legs and stuff like that, and the kid eat oodles and noodles for dinner.
Yeah.
That's not how you would parent.
No.
for sure.
So yeah.
Well, yeah,
No.
I mean, I'm a firm believer. What goes around comes around. What you put out there comes back to you.
That's
So
very true.
That's an absolute
Yeah.
fact. So, Tampa's the roots.
Tampa is the roots.
You came up. So at what point did you get in a foster family?
I had a lot of foster families.
You had a lot of
a lot of foster group homes and a lot of that. Yeah.
Okay. Is there one that's like you have like kept as like a family, or like you like see as like that in that way?
No, just that one that I was speaking of.
Okay.
The last one. Yeah.
Got you. And then
Yeah.
you went on your own about like, you've been on your own
Yeah.
since the beginning, but like after 18,
Yeah.
they let you out.
That let me out.
At that point, where do you go? What do you go do?
I got my first apartment.
Okay.
And I had to work
yeah,
and go to school. Yeah.
that's what's up.
For sure.
That's what's up.
Absolutely.
So what was the first venture like? Obviously, we usually all start with a job of some sort, but like, what got you like, I'm gonna do something on my own? You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Well, first of all, I don't like being told what to do.
Ah.
So I like, being my own boss. But
Yeah.
what inspired me to create wealth and generational wealth for my kids was at 18 years old, I started working for Washington Mutual. It was new into the Tampa market. A woman by the name of Connie gave me an opportunity as a teller. and I used to have to sell products to customers that would come in. I got very infatuated with business accounts. So I would see guys come in looking like bums, and they would make deposits, and then they would have so much money. I got really intrigued with how they were making their money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned that properties were really just the way to go.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't look like money, but they definitely had money.
Yeah.
And so I started having conversations. I got promoted to like a business banking specialist within 6 months. And that allowed me the opportunity to build relationships with businesses.
Yeah.
And I learned that my personality could sell just about anything to anybody. I saw Eskimo. Like, it was like, if they like you, they would buy anything from you.
For sure.
Awesome.
So I started generating my wealth that way, but learning that for me, it wasn't the rims. Because back in the early 2000s, it was like big rims. Everybody wanted rims.
The spinners.
Yeah, they came out with rent-a-rim at that time, where you can actually rent rims.
Oh,
really?
Yeah, because everybody wanted rims.
That's
And
what's
so
up.
while everybody was buying rims,
Put it on layaway.
Your stolen rims, your rented rims get stolen. I mean, that's that hurt.
You're really a down bad.
Big time.
imagine your rental rims getting repoed.
That's even worse. That
And
might
they
be
leave
even
you on
worse.
bricks. But yeah, so they
you was-
had, they had rental rims and stuff like that. And while everybody was investing in rims and things like that, I was like, I'm going to invest my money into like products and businesses and stuff.
Oh, wow.
So that's actually how I started in my early 20s, because I didn't want the designer bags and all that. I actually
Yeah.
wanted properties.
You were focused on the
I
long
wanted-
term.
Yeah.
And it was only because I saw money. You know what I'm saying? I didn't.
100%.
I wasn't influenced by it, but I saw what wealth looked like, and it didn't
Yeah.
look like what people make it look like today.
For sure.
100%. 100%. No, I mean,
Yeah.
that makes sense. That makes sense. And so you're 20 at this point, right? What was the biggest venture from 20?
So the first thing I ever came out with was I branded myself as a socialite here in Tampa.
Okay. For people that don't know, can you explain a little bit about
So
what it is?
socialite is similar to what you call an influencer today. Where we didn't have social media, I had to do the old footwork. Like the CD guy that was selling CDs out of his trunk.
Mm-hmm.
That was how I had to become a socialite. I
Wow.
wasn't selling myself out my trunk, but you get
The
what I'm
OG
saying.
way.
Like
Yeah.
I had the footwork, do that
Yeah.
footwork and go and
100%.
meet people and actually introduce myself. So how I started was when I started going out, I used to go out by myself. And I would get very acquainted with the promoters, because I was going out by myself and I wanted somebody to like look out for me. And they will always tell me to call him when I get to the club. Big CJ would say, call me when you get to the front, and he'll come get me. And now you have this woman that is skipping the whole line, skipping the whole VIP line, walking straight to the front of the club.
Right. They're like, who's that?
Right? They're like, who's this woman?
Yeah.
And at this time, I started modeling. So I had calendars, posters, and like the old CD shops, record shops, and selling my calendars and posters. And then I would go to the DJ, and I would say, "Can you give me a shout out?" The DJ would give me a shout out. Now everybody else is like, "Okay, who is this person that they're shouting out?" And every time I would go out, I would do the same thing. I would get in the club,
Yeah.
I would go straight to the DJ booth, and I would just kind of hang out at the DJ booth, and they'd give me shout outs throughout the whole night. And that's actually how I built my brand.
Victoria Skyy in the building.
Yes, Victoria Skyy in the building.
So
They're
how
like,
do-
who the
how
hell
do
is
we,
Victoria Skyy?
How did we come up with Victoria Skyy, that name?
The Victoria Skyy name, Victoria is my real name.
I guess that.
Victoria.
Yeah, and my homeboy, Big CJ,
Uh-huh.
actually helped me come up with the name,
Okay.
Sky, So
Awesome.
and we
Victoria.
branded
said
that.
you
I've been doing it
remind
for
me
20
of-
years.
That's the staple.
Yeah.
Victoria Skyy. I like
Yeah,
that.
thank
No,
you.
so-
Sky's.
I heard you used to have a little rap career.
I am back in my MySpace days.
Back in the ever.
Can we get a
Ever.
freestyle here on the I Like That Network?
That was
Mack
when I
Mula
was
Show?
ratchet.
What else? Oh.
Yeah, y'all
Listen, you can take a-
Y'all ready?
You can-
We ready?
Yeah,
We gonna get one?
We ready.
Let's see.
Okay. Let's go.
It's been years, so
close.
don't judge me.
Now-
And I'm the type of chick that let you get it straight from the back with my head up. And don't worry about it, baby. I guarantee you for them guts, cause I ain't the type of chick that I run from it. Go on.
Hey, I didn't know that. I didn't know that side of you.
So tell us about the the liquor. Is it liquor or liqueur?
It is my liquor.
It's liquor.
Well, first and foremost, congratulations
Big congratulations.
on the kryptonite. Before we talk about that, I know I was telling you a little bit about the name. The name was super dope, right? How did that name come about?
So the name Kryptonite, actually the brand VV came from a former lover of mine's, Bobby Valentino.
Got you.
Bobby
Former
Valentino.
lover.
Yeah.
Okay, Bobby Valentino.
Bobby
Baby, when I
Valentino.
get
When was-
a-
Well, you can't just say that. And
He's still in my heart. Shout out to you.
Shout out to Bobby. Shout out to
Shout out to
Bobby.
Give
Bobby.
him his flowers.
Yeah.
forever. But yeah, so when we were dating, he called me Vicky Valen, Vicky Val, and one day I was like, "Oh, that's cute." You know, I'm a brand that.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I did. And then the kryptonite came because we were somewhat of each other's kryptonite. So
Wow. The meaning is awesome, by the way. Do you still talk to Bobby at all?
yeah, that's my homie. That's my bestie for life.
I love that. I
Yeah.
love that. No,
So-
that's good.
So kryptonite is whiskey.
Rum.
No, it's a vodka.
It's a
Oh, it's-
vodka.
It's
That-
a vodka.
Oh no, After Dark.
So
Okay.
the kryptonite is what I launched last year,
Okay.
and that is the vodka.
Got it. And then the After Dark, that's the rum.
The after dark is the rum.
So what happens? So why is it called After Dark? And it's
Yeah.
white rum, right? But it's
It is a
called
white rum.
After Dark.
It is.
about-
All right,
what's
so
that
there is a storyline behind the entire brand of VV because I will be launching and showing also the Boss Bourbon.
Yes.
But-
Coming soon.
Yes, coming soon. But my son and I, we created the formula to taste like a dark rum. So when you actually try it, it tastes like a dark rum, but it's actually a white rum.
Yeah, because that's
And-
what it was saying in the back.
The other part of it is I'm a Scorpio, and so the best parts of happen after that.
Oh, okay. I like
Ah,
that.
I like that. That's
So-
the fire behind it.
No, hey, listen.
Yeah.
Whatever's pushing that idea, I respect it.
After Dark. And what about kryptonite?
So the kryptonite did come
Was-
from the Bobby Valentino story.
Oh, shit.
They're each other's
I
kryptonite.
missed that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's what I'm saying.
Toxica.
Little
Yeah.
production. Can we get a little shot?
A little
Little vrr, you know what I'm saying?
I need some,
We
of,
gotta
that.
give
I
it
need
a
some of
little.
that rum.
We gotta
I
test them
love
out.
the rum.
Yeah.
Which was your favorite out of the two?
Well, see, the kryptonite, you don't have a hangover from it. You're
That's
get
dangerous.
real, so you get a really nice feeling from it, but you won't have a hangover. And vodka usually make me very sick.
Yeah, I got the
Yeah.
vodka for me. Is
Vodka
like,
makes me sick.
Yeah.
have you ever thought about getting maybe in the tequila industry?
That's.
I will be launching a tequila next year.
We got a partner on that.
Wow.
Can't do it
I
without
will
us.
be
You gotta call
launching
it.
it
I like
next
that
year.
tequila.
Oh,
Hey, we got.
But
we
it's
gotta
made
talk
from
about that later.
corn.
We're gonna talk
The
about
vodka
that.
is made from corn.
corn.
Yeah.
I actually, you know what? I've heard about that.
Yeah.
I've heard about that. That's
But-
a very good way of.
Take one, pass it down.
I had my manufacturer who believed in me so much that they are really pretty much ready for me to come out with the tequila. So
So you already
yeah.
spoken for when it comes to partners.
Huh?
You
Okay.
already spoken for. We can't partner. It's too late.
That'll be the. No, you can. Y'all. Yeah.
See,
Right, yeah,
that's what we
we
trying
talk
to
about
do. That we
You
talk
know
about
what I'm
it.
saying?
We
The
talk
thing
about it off
is,
the books.
the vision behind this,
Uh-huh.
I don't think most people understood that what I was getting ready to do, right? When I came out with
You're
the
a bottle
vodka.
girl.
And so now that I'm launching multiple products, it's like I'm gonna keep going. And the fact that you even asked me, hell yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do
Let's
it.
do it. No, I
That's
feel
super
like
fire.
coming together and just bringing more value to the brand
Yeah.
and pushing it.
Let's do it.
You know,
'Cause
we're
we-
looking to
So that's the rum.
it's the rum skita.
The rum skinalina.
And
No,
I'm
no,
gonna show you guys the
no,
proper
no,
way
no.
to do a tasting though. So don't
Let's.
Oh, okay. I already tasted
pour
it
me
on
just
mine.
a little bit though.
I'm trying to show them
Oh yeah.
what the
And where can I get this at?
the product is.
So it
looking
hasn't
like.
even launched
We get
yet.
a little. We get a little.
I haven't launched
Zoom
it.
in on the. You know what I'm
Yeah.
skina. You don't do it right now, but you know what it is.
So
80
you
proof.
guys are the second ones to taste it.
Really?
It has not launched. It will be launching October 25th.
This one right here.
Yeah.
Okay, we got the exclusive.
Yeah, y'all have the exclusive on that. Yeah.
Okay, hold on a second.
This is a sneak peek.
Okay.
Oh, don't get me drunk.
No.
Oh.
It's only a Monday.
It's only on Monday.
It's only a Monday.
Hey, it's Friday somewhere.
All right.
It is.
Probably
Is it?
not. I don't think so.
know. I was like,
On Mars or
dang.
some shit.
Hold on. Okay.
So the first thing you guys are gonna do, you're gonna smell it,
Give
because
it a
that's
little
how you
sniff.
properly taste. Yeah. Just smell it first.
Smell good. Hold on.
All right, hold on.
It passed the smell test. The sniff test. And then what?
Potent.
And now you taste it.
All the
Okay.
way down to the hat. Down the
Yeah.
hatch.
Cheers.
All the way.
Cheers. To After Dark
And
After dark.
and
cheers to
New Ventures
and Victoria Skyy.
and Victoria Skyy.
And
Thank
new
you.
partnerships
Y'all
on the
ready?
tequila.
Let's do it.
Straight shiz not with it, okay? We need another one.
That's pretty good.
And the spice, so you'll see a
Let
little
me-
spice.
I'm not even.
You left me hanging on that, by the way.
What'd you say? I'm
I
sorry.
said we need another one.
Let's run it back up.
We need a
No, I'm not gonna lie to you. That was pretty good.
It was really good.
So it is, and it has a little
Wow.
kick to it, like a little spice to it, because I want it to be like I said,
Yeah.
a dark rum.
It's like at the very end of it.
It's like
Yeah, you
sweet,
It starts
but
hitting
not
like
too
the,
sweet at all.
Sweet.
like a little baby version of that 5 gum. Not 5 gum.
You talking about Fireball?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a little bit of it,
But just like a touch.
just
like
a touch. Because
Very
Fireball is
delicate.
full, like.
But
you know,
it
spicy.
only comes at the end though.
Yeah.
Like when you're finishing the
And
drink.
we're drinking it warm too, so imagine
It tastes better when
on
it's
ice,
cold.
and
Oh, okay.
you don't need no chaser.
Really.
Even I surprised myself with this one. I was like, oh wait a minute, this
This seems a little dangerous though.
Yeah.
it's so good though.
Oh no, I
Could
can
you-
imagine.
It's just
Cause you know what it is? We drink so much tequila.
just a little bit, because we're gonna try the vodka too.
Are we trying the vodka? Ooh,
Ooh, I'm trying.
Because I need y'all to see something when y'all pour that vodka though.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a thimble of the vodka.
You just a little thumb of it.
We in the building, baby. Let's get to it.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Good
solid.
stuff.
smooth.
I like that.
What's the vision?
What's the vision?
What's the vision?
How big are we getting this?
How grand are we going?
I'm going big.
I
I'm
like
going
that.
really.
We're going
big.
worldwide.
And if you can't see that, my bottles are very distinct, right?
They are. They
Absolutely,
black.
So
they are.
imagine that on a shelf with all those clear bottles. The bottle you're gonna see is that.
Yeah.
And when they light the light on, to it, the LED light.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that fire. Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that. I love that.
Yeah.
Black-owned businesses.
But I'm trying to dominate the spirit world.
No, we're not trying.
No, you're not trying.
We're
You're
not
doing.
Like, I'm going to
You're
dominate
going
it.
to.
The tequila. Oh, I got some CBD ones coming out. Some I want to do THC products with
Really?
it. Yeah.
That's amazing.
And I can already do a hemp vodka, but the one thing about that is it's gonna put you on your back, and I'm like, I don't think the world is ready for that. At least not my.
Have you tried it?
Yeah, and
It's
then
crazy?
put somebody on their bike at a family gathering that I did.
Really?
Yeah.
It went too
Here
crazy.
you go, night-night.
Yeah, because it was
Yeah.
too smooth.
Oh,
That
you
was
can't
the
even
thing.
taste
It
it.
was too smooth to where he didn't pace himself.
That's dangerous.
And I was like, yo, no, it already have hemp in it. So hemp is gonna mellow you out.
You already.
And now you're getting you. It's one of those things you have to sip. So I gotta teach people how to
Yeah.
indulge in
Yeah.
VV. It is.
Have you ever done
luxury
like a intro? No, like a tutorial video on your page?
on how to drink my stuff?
Yeah, you should though.
Yeah.
You should.
I-
It's good
we-
engagement.
You know
We'll-
what? I
we'll
think
learn.
I should, because
Yeah,
it's
and
so
when you do
smooth.
at the very end, make sure
Yeah.
you say shout out to Catch Mula Baby.
And I like
It's your project, right? It's your product, and I feel like even the simplest things should be talked about,
Yeah.
because it's like you never know,
You
like
never
what can
know.
intrigue people and be like, you know what, you're right, I didn't think about it like that.
That's true. I haven't thought about teaching people how to drink
100%.
with the VV
100%.
experience, but I will be teaching them. You know what? I'm gonna incorporate that in my event. I'm gonna teach them how at my tasting event.
No, it'd be
Let's
good.
talk
Now
about
you got. Hold on, wait. Cause I know you don't like vodka, so I need to change your mind. I need y'all to pour that vodka.
That's what we tell.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a
Just
big
a
fan.
little
I don't
bit.
like
that.
You got it? All right, I got it.
Yeah, you
Just
got
a
that
little
one.
bit.
I can't
Just
even
a
touch it.
little
My
bit.
hand's still gonna start shaking.
Just a little bit.
Kryptonite
Crib, it rhymes with crib tonight. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Drink that, it might be.
Listen, if you haven't already, go get yourself a bottle. From your where can they find Kryptonite?
They will be able to soon find that at Brahman's liquor store and at 3 a.m.
Brahman's.
liquor store.
Okay.
Okay.
I have not released that one yet, but they should have it before the end of the month.
So This says here 10 times distilled,
10 times distilled.
made from corn,
Yes.
gluten free.
No GMOs.
And I want to correct that. When I say I haven't launched it yet, I revamped the brand.
Okay.
The original bottle had like me on the bottle.
Okay.
And so I revamped the brand for this. I want all of my bottles to be black for aesthetic purposes.
Like it.
They're produced here in Tampa.
All of my products are produced here in Tampa.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So when you get ready to pour it, there's a surprise for y'all.
Okay.
Y'all want to try the vodka as well?
Y'all trying to get drunk? No?
Okay. It's a Monday. Everybody's scared.
Everybody like, I'm trying to be responsible.
I don't want to. Hold on a second.
Ooh, wait a minute.
Hold on a second. Is that Easter pink?
It's purple.
No,
Is
it's
that
purple.
purple Nurgle? Hold on. You put a potion on this, didn't you?
Put some potion in the ocean.
Potion.
Man, if y'all don't have any babies named after me by the time y'all get done drinking kryptonite, I ain't do my job.
Well, goddamn.
I like that.
Okay, so let's salute to kryptonite.
Salute.
Salute to kryptonite.
Boom.
All right, let's see.
Let me give it a sniff test.
Not bad.
For vodka,
Wow.
I give it a solid 8.9.
That's. I was about to say 9 myself.
But I don't even drink vodka. It's a 10. Fuck it.
The fact that you got that to taste that smooth is
It is
impressive.
smooth.
Why is it purple?
Why not? You know what I'm saying?
Why not? I mean,
No, I'm just curious. Like, what
Ow.
are we drinking? You know?
Right. We just
see,
a little
what people
fabuloso.
what people will realize that, okay, so my spirit brand, BB, is my energy, my aura,
Yeah.
right?
Royalty.
It's one of the things that I created as far as a brand to brand myself outwardly. Like, so when you're drinking kryptonite, you're getting the experience with this purple, and I didn't want it to sit there like any other person's vodka. It's not average. I'm not average, so
I like the
I like
confidence.
to
I
be
love
different.
it. You're gonna get us drunk.
The purple is
You're
different.
trying to get the world drunk. You know what I'm saying? You got the purple vodka.
And you see
Just
how
put
y'all
some-
react-
add ice.
You're heading in the right direction.
Just add
But you
ice.
see how you reacted to it, right? You was like,
100%.
oh, wait. And that's what I wanted when people poured a bottle. Like, I cannot fit inside a box. Don't ever try to put me in a box. I
Yeah.
won't fit.
Yeah.
I think outside the box.
No, it's.
And
I mean,
so
sure it is.
immediately you
This is a
had
big
the
box.
reaction that I wanted. Like, you're like, oh, wait, this is not what I thought it was.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting that.
And then it's fun.
Yeah, I mean,
want people to have fun.
it's your
Yeah.
world.
You know what I'm saying?
It's your world,
The
and we just
kryptonite
into
part
it.
of me is the fun, the perky.
Yeah.
I like it to be fun.
You got any crazy kryptonite stories?
I mean,
I
you're the one that
do.
named it.
Yeah.
I have several. I had to learn last summer that I had to stop drinking kryptonite.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
That's dangerous.
immediately when I would drink kryptonite, I would never forget. I was leaving Avenue Blue, and we was doing shots. You know, I even have videos
Shots of that
you
is
know,
extremely
shots
dangerous.
of kryptonite. And one thing about me, I'm a people person. So you say, Victoria, let's do a shot. Let's do a shot. But I'm very
Yeah.
classy, a lady, and I know how to. You know, I know my limits.
Yeah. Keep it.
But when I got in the car,
That's when it hits you.
Yeah.
And
that's
when everything.
I'm calling my ex and my feelings.
What you say?
Oh my gosh, I was in my
Let's
my
role play.
feelings.
Hello.
And I actually called Bobby.
What else? It's Bobby.
You're Bobby.
Let me be
I
Bobby. Hold on.
called
Wait.
Bobby.
You listening?
And
Yeah,
I
it's
was
me.
like,
Ha ha.
You know,
Hello.
Yeah. So what's up, Bobby?
What
You
it
know?
do? You know what I'm saying? You already
Just
know what it
letting
is.
you know.
I'm in the studio.
Oh my gosh, I was definitely in my feelings on that one.
Oh man.
And I was like, I need to stop drinking kryptonite.
Yeah.
yeah. It'll do it to
Because
No more kryptonite for me.
the feelings that it give you, like I said, if you're not having a
It-
baby with my name,
Yeah.
you. We got a
I
problem.
didn't do my
Name
job.
the baby.
We got a
Vicky.
problem.
You gotta name Victoria.
Vicky V.
It was
Everybody call you
like, 'cause
Vicky?
I was on it all day. I've been on it.
Hey, the kryptonite starting to
I be
speak
on
through
that
us.
kryptonite.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm
I
like,
started to feel it a little bit.
hey, listen. You know, big shout out, Victoria, because for real, those tasted great.
Thank
I
you.
gotta like, you know, I keep it real. If it tasted bad, I would have still said it tasted good
It's like a
because I
big-
would have never
it's
do
like
that.
a big commercial
but
right
it
now.
does not. I'm being so real when I say that tasted good. Like the rum really took me back.
The rum was where it's at.
The rum really
That's
took
my
me back.
fave.
The vodka was really good,
I like
and
the
I
vodka.
like the color, but the rum took me back.
I feel like
I was
the
like-
vodka can get me in trouble.
The vodka's definitely
The vodka gonna get you in trouble.
It'll get me in trouble.
Definitely.
You're getting home at 8 o'clock
The next
Yeah.
day.
the next day.
The next day.
You
But-
matter of fact, you might not even get home.
Yeah.
Might not be a bad thing.
Yeah, you. There's some stories that I've heard on the Kryptonite stories.
Yeah.
When people are on Kryptonite, because they think that because it's so smooth that they can keep going, and then they
Yeah.
realize that
And they'll
yo,
drink no water. No water.
no water.
They-
But with the After Dark, I did intentionally try to make it taste like a dark liquor, so that way it can blend well with cocktails. You know.
Ah, okay.
So everything that you're tasting from it is like I wanted it to taste like a dark.
I love
Because most
that.
people like dark. They run away from the white because of what the white is associated with. I'm not gonna say their name because they're not paying me to advertise.
Ooh.
But we already know when we go into the white rum what we go for on the liquor, on the
Yeah.
shelves. And what I wanted to do was bring something different to where it's like, okay, it tastes like a dark rum, because every dark rum I have ever tasted, I can drink with just ice on the rocks.
Yeah.
I don't need anything else with it, and you don't even need a chaser with that.
Nah, you really don't.
Yeah.
You really don't. Being
So now when y'all get ready to partner on that tequila, just know that your girl is gonna be outside the box on that one too.
Hey,
Gotta
well,
be that
I'm
fire.
excited. I'm excited to taste that. I want to know, is there any dream collaborations you have? Like, you know how Hennessy's done something with NBA, or they've done some. Hennessy's done something with like a rapper, whatever the case might be. You have any dream collaborations for your brands?
My dream collaboration would be for the city of Tampa.
Okay.
I've always been that type of person where I felt like I never wanted celebrities to endorse myself. I've been a shoe designer since 2014, right?
Wow.
And when the Instagram first came out, people were paying celebrities to like make a post on their product. I never
Easy.
wanted that. For me, my walking billboard was my friends. I would give my friends a pair of free shoes before I give a celebrity.
Yeah.
Because I make my products for us. Like my inspiration, I want to inspire the average person to realize that you don't have to be a celebrity or a billionaire to do certain things like this.
Definitely.
And so for me, my dream collaboration would be the whole city supporting this brand.
Wow.
That's my dream collaboration.
That's a great answer.
I like that.
That's a great answer. Well, me and Mac were actually talking and had a good idea about Victoria Skyy. I like that network little bottle
Yeah.
that we need to come out with
A little baba.
in the near future.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
We talk about
for
it
like a
offline.
little tequila.
Yeah.
When everything's settled and the dust is settled, we definitely gotta get
I'm
something.
going to give
in the
y'all a
works.
hint. I'm going to give y'all the hint because I'm serious about this. Now
I'm listening.
we're going to circle this conversation. When we get ready to launch that tequila, we're going to do it at the stadium.
Stadium.
Okay? Yes.
You heard that loud and
Stadium.
clear.
They're already ready for my products. So we're going to do it at the stadium.
I like that.
That's
And it's going to be big.
huge. Well,
Humongous.
we like that. So we
I
definitely.
can tell because y'all are phenomenal, but you guys are different.
We appreciate that.
And I feel like you guys understand my statement with not being put inside a box.
Oh, for sure.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
if
I've
there's
been
anybody
following
that
your
understands,
content. You guys are hilarious, and so when I look at you and look at your brand, I think you guys can relate to like, oh, we don't fit inside a box.
yeah,
Yeah,
Too
yeah,
big.
yeah, yeah.
100%. Well,
If everybody got it, we don't want it.
I don't
we
want it.
appreciate that. We appreciate the words, and that's what this whole thing is about: is standing out and being like, wow, that it's a full package.
Without even trying.
Without even trying, we're just being us.
Just
And I feel like, well, not that I feel like, this is our first female guest on
Really?
Yeah, yeah,
on the,
yeah, yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
Mack Mula Show. So, first female guest, first guest with the new set, and it's amazing to have you on. And being a female in a heavily ruled male industry, right? How do you break stereotypes? How do you overcome those stereotypes when they come? Because I'm sure you get that all the time.
I do. And typically what I do is that I drink a tall glass of I don't give a fuck.
Woo!
And meaning that
With an umbrella in it.
Yes, with an umbrella and a cherry and an orange, and
Maybe
a
an olive on
little
the
fruit gummy on for a garnish for the sweetness, and a cotton candy
You're dragging it.
chaser.
That's a hell of a drink. That's a hell of a
one hell of
drink.
a drink. And the reason why I do that is because I can't change anybody's perception of me, right?
Yeah.
And when you stop actually caring about what people think, especially men in this industry, you will realize that like the only challenges that you have in you are your own thoughts, your own mind. Like that's the only barrier you have. It's not what people do, it's not what people say, it's like how you let things affect you and how you react to them, right?
100%. 100%.
And I am in a very strong male dominated industry.
Yes, you are.
And so for me, I like to be perky. I like to show the fun side of me, but what people don't realize that I am a beast of a boss. I did not get to where I'm at by being soft. I just wish I'd never had to show that side.
Yeah.
But
it's
I'm
part of the program.
very intellectual. I'm very smart. I'm very adverse with energy. I'm adverse with the things that I teach myself and my knowledge. And one thing about me, if I don't know, I'm going to learn.
Yeah.
So I can fit into any type of situation, but I don't always play my hand. Like for me, life is chess, not checkers.
100,000%.
It is very strategic, and
every move has to be.
Have to be. And so if I lay it all out when I'm walking, let's say I'm in a Victoria Skyy hosting, right? And I'm smiling, I'm perky, I'm gracefully walking through a room, and they're very curious about who I am, but they don't know what I know, right? And I can smell a bullshitter from a mile away. I was raised by the streets now, because I told y'all my story.
100%.
So I didn't have the opportunity to be raised by parents. I was raised by my environment.
Yeah.
But people don't know that. And so I love when their perception of me, when I basically exceed their perception. So it's a hard environment.
But you get the job done.
But I love getting the job done.
Ugh, I love that passion.
I love getting it done.
How you said that, because it really shows like what type of character.
I've been in a lot of situations where I had to show them that I wear pants too.
Well, you have to.
Yeah.
What would you say is like your best characteristic about yourself, about your personality, who you are?
There's a lot of them, but I would say my drive.
Your drive?
Yeah, I show a lot of resilience. Like I said, perseverance is my superpower.
100%.
And me showing people that is my best characteristic. But yeah,
That was
I
great.
would say that.
You gotta have a lot of drive in today's world.
It's really my personality. I like energy. I like an exchange of energy, with people.
Definitely.
I like to fill out people. I like to fill out energy. But for me, I can vibe in a situation. You can put me in a room with a whole bunch of ratchet women, and I swear they would love me. I swear.
Bring the ratchet out.
I've been going up by myself for a very long time, and I feel safe enough to be able to walk into any location, regardless of what the environment is, by myself.
Yeah.
Because I can vibe with just anybody. I don't toot my nose up at anybody. I can vibe. When I say beautiful woman, I compliment a beautiful woman. If a guy asks me my name, I don't look at them like, why are you asking me my name? I tell them my name. I ask them their name. They ask me on a date. If I'm not interested, I say I'm not interested.
Yeah.
But I do it with a smile. I do it in a way that makes them feel like, okay, she treated me like a human.
Still have some dignity left.
So when they see me again, they say hi. I say hi.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, I respect that, because nowadays, and people don't even like have no respect for each other. There's no dignity in like.
Well, it's just important. It's important the effect that you have on people. How you make people feel, right? Because it's gonna come back. It's reciprocal. Even if you never run back into that person, that energy is it's moving with you.
It is true.
You're building a nice brand for yourself, I would say.
Amazing brand.
If you had to give somebody else advice on, how you go about branding yourself and building that out of nowhere, because you've been doing it since a jit, as we would say here in Tampa, Florida. At this point.
Yeah, I'm 40, so yeah, I've been doing it for a very long time.
Well, since you was 18, since you're 18, Well, I don't know how long, but anyway.
Yeah, pretty much you got it right.
Advise me. What do I need to do?
Well, one thing I would tell you is, like I said, use every opportunity as a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. But never allow somebody to tie your purpose to what they feel that your purpose should be about, because most people tie their purpose to a materialistic thing or a action that people can physically see.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah, that's a fact.
And I had a woman that felt like she didn't know that I didn't know what my purpose was. And I'm like, baby, I'm walking in my purpose every day.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not tied to a particular thing. It's tied to how I make people feel.
Yeah.
It's tied to how I influence people. And most importantly, it's tied to how I change the lives of the ones that are influenced by me the most, which are my kids.
Yeah.
Shout
That's
out
my
to the
purpose.
kids.
Yeah, shout out to my babies.
Shout out to
I love
the
you guys.
Shout out to the kids.
So when you tie it to a particular thing that you're doing, let's say you guys tied your purpose to your show, and when you get challenges or don't go the way that you want it to go, you get flustered, you get frustrated, or you start doubting yourself. But when you are assigning your purpose to the way you make people feel, doesn't matter if you're sitting on the stage or creating reels or, you know, out there just being yourself in public, your purpose is aligned. And so my purpose is aligned to how I make people feel. So whether I'm sitting on this show here, doing a product, or gracefully walking through a room, it's how I make people feel when they're around
So
me.
you would say focus on your purpose.
Focus on your, but no, don't allow somebody to tie your purpose to a worldly or material thing that they can see.
Yeah.
Align your purpose to what your vision is and what you see yourself. Long term. Because short term things come and go.
Yeah,
long
they do.
term. Success there's no one road to success. There's no one route,
100%,
right?
Yeah.
If you ask me how I got here, I'm going to tell you the GPS led me here, but the GPS could have led me in different directions, right? There's not one way to get here. So
There's plenty of ways to get. It just depends on which route you take.
Which route you take. But I got here successfully, right?
Amen.
So don't allow somebody to make you feel like your purpose has to be aligned with a certain action. That's the only thing I would say.
I like that.
I said don't let anybody define your purpose in general.
Yeah.
You know, only you and God know your purpose. And only you and God know your potential.
Yeah.
Right? So often when I find somebody like off
100%.
center, meaning like let's call it depressed, they're not feeling alive, they don't feel like they're moving forward. My advice usually is you need to focus on your purpose. You know, if you're not pouring into yourself, you're not doing things for yourself, you're not
right there.
Giving yourself love, you know, by doing things that fuel that, whatever that looks like for you. Maybe it's eating right, hanging out with family and friends, working on your purpose, taking little baby steps that eventually turn into big steps,
praying,
that really make yourself feel accomplished,
working
and fulfilled.
Out.
You know, you're just not going to be happy. You're not going to be happy in life. I'm sorry. There's no amount of money. There's no relationship or thing that's going to fill you up and really make you feel whole until you're focused on your purpose.
I like that.
Yeah. I love that. Yeah, 100%.
That's very true. Yeah.
Do you speaking on the whole purpose thing, right?
Yeah.
What's like your next thing that you feel like you want to accomplish, since you've been in the game for so long and you done accomplished so much already? What do you feel like is just still giving you that fire, that flame that like Victoria still needs to do?
The truth behind that is I lost a sibling.
Sorry to hear that.
Before he even turned 40 things.
Definitely sorry to hear that.
And every morning seeing, because he was like my biggest fan. It didn't matter what I did, he supported. It didn't matter what my kids did, he supported. And knowing that he left a child behind, his daughter, every day I just get up and I'm in my thoughts. I'm like, bruh, like I'm going to keep going because of you. And that little girl in me that was put into the dog cage when I was younger, not thinking that there was ever a way out. Like I remind her that, yo, I'm doing this for you.
Of course.
What's next is that I love to surprise people.
Yeah.
See, one thing about me, and y'all are just not meeting me, but most people that know about my brand and know about me, they know when I go silent that I'm coming out with something big.
Big time.
And I love to do that. That's just me. That's my marketing. Like I keep myself relevant as a socialite, But when it comes down to like my ventures and like my business ventures, and I say adventures because it's always fun for me, and what I'm doing as far as a product and brand, I like to surprise people.
So the next move is undercover.
It is so undercover.
It's a secret.
I like that.
It's an enigma.
Well,
Who
you better
knows?
you better throw us a couple Blues Clues.
Can we get a little context clue? Can we get a little?
Look, you know
I
what I'm
will
saying?
To the
say
puzzle?
that it would not be tied to a actual physical product.
Okay.
More of a brick and mortar.
More of a what?
Brick and mortar.
Ooh,
like
that
an
was a big.
actual
That's a big clue right there.
location. Yeah.
That's a big clue. She
Well,
just
I think that right there takes. that's a big move right there. I
folks,
love
we
that.
like to announce. No, I'm just I figured it out.
Who knows?
Live and direct from the Mack Mula Show. No,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's amazing. No, that's
As
amazing.
far as that part of business, but entertainment wise for Victoria Skyy, who knows?
Well, I know. You have an event coming up.
I do.
We
Let's
almost
talk-
forgot to mention that.
Let's talk about the event Skina that you got coming up. That's
Okay.
big time.
It's called the VV Experience.
Okay.
You know, you can purchase tickets at thevvexperience.com, but this would be I would say my ultimate tasting experience.
Okay.
I like to call it an experience. It's not an event, just an event. It's more than that. And I will be launching the rum and also introducing the
After dark.
bourbon. Yeah.
Okay.
And what I'm taking people through is different parts of my spirit. Like, so it's VV Spirits, and I didn't come up with the name Spirits because it is the spirit industry, right? But it's also my spirit. Like, I'm
Yeah,
showing
yeah.
people the spirit of VV
I love
through
that.
my
The
product.
drink.
Yeah. So it's a whole experience. We have like a great lineup. We have Slim for 112 coming through. We have Mimi Falls coming through.
Wow.
Shout out to you, Boo. We have Zay France coming through from California.
Oh wow.
We have
big.
Cheyenne Roberts performing. Martin Boone. We have Scratch Cartel Brand performing. DJ Shizm. When I say I'm giving a whole experience,
You're giving
it's
a whole experience.
And it's hosted by Tampa's MVP Nova Kane.
Yeah.
Nova
So,
Kane.
Nova Kane.
It's
Wow.
crazy because I got a new phone. That's probably why I didn't get the invite. Did you get the invite?
I didn't get the invite either.
I
got
mean,
one.
you guys already are boss VIPs.
Right.
Yeah. That's the
Nah,
ultimate
yeah. We're very excited.
Yeah.
Manny has been talking about the event all
You
the
guys
time.
are already was on like the VIP list.
Yeah, no,
That's
we
why you
appreciate
didn't get
that.
a
We
ticket.
appreciate that.
We appreciate that. We appreciate that. Nah, yeah, he was just playing around. Manny's been talking about it all the time, and he's super excited
Man,
for
it's
you.
dope. I appreciate him.
And
I
we're
wrote our
super
specialist in my
excited.
PR, y'all, give it out to Manny.
We're super excited. Yes, for all your stuff, Manny the composer. We're
Yeah.
super excited for you though, Victoria. So many things you got coming together, and everything coming to fruition is truly a blessing. And when I say blessing, I also wanted to know, what's your stance on faith? Like, do you have strong faith? Do you have a connection with God or any of that nature?
I'm a very spiritual person.
Okay.
I am very in tune with myself and my spirituality. I do not practice a religion.
Okay.
I
There's
was
nothing wrong with
raised
that.
based on Christianity. There are a lot of man-made ways as it relates to religion and how they interpret. And so when I say I'm very spiritual, like I believe in God, yes. But I don't believe in the teachings, in most of the teachings that men provide as it relates to the Bible.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm very spiritual.
No, that's great.
And I believe in manifesting. I believe in affirming. I believe in the laws of attraction.
Big time.
And honestly, the book that changed my life was The Secret. It showed me how to change my
It's a good
thought
book.
process to change the outcome that I wanted.
Yeah, me too.
And you
By the
too?
way. Yeah, yeah.
I love that book.
I didn't want to interrupt, but I wanted to let you
Yeah.
know.
You know,
We
and
need
it's
a little
true,
secret. We need a little
because
secret gang.
A lot of
Little gang
people think that when it says the universe, that is trying to take away religion, and it's really not. It's whatever your religion is, whatever your religion base is, it's showing you how to think optimistic about everything. Because when you are feeling good, and nobody cannot say this is not true, when you are feeling good, when you feel like you look your best, when your energy is top notch,
Yep, I know you're about to
you
say.
attract more things that align with you. Yes, some distractions, because if your discernment is off, you won't be able to pick that out. But you attract so many things.
High vibrations.
When you're smiling, you walk through the street smiling, somebody's gonna smile back at you, right?
100%.
And when I moved to New York, I used to hate that about people, because I would catch the train into the city, and everybody would just be so serious, like, and I'm like, dang, nobody's smiling. So I would just sit on the train just smiling. And then more people would just start smiling, or they'll start
it's
smiling
contagious.
back at me. Or when I go through events, like, or when I'm booked to host, I smile, I make sure I put out good energy, because I attract that back to me. So yeah, people were mistaken the message in that book as to take away religion, but it's really not. It just shows you how to change your thought process, and that changed my life. So if I'm going through something, believing that whatever I'm going through, I'm going to get through it, and it has been proven a fact in my life, I'm going to stay optimistic about whatever I'm going through. Because I'm like, like 10 years ago, I didn't think I was going to make it. 15 years ago, I didn't think I was going to make it. You know what I'm saying? 18 years ago, I definitely didn't think I was going to make it, but I made it. What changed? What was the difference? You know what I'm saying?
Of
And
course.
if I made it this far, I get a flat tire. Oh, my day, I'm late. Oh, well. I'm sitting there waiting on AAA or whoever the insurance company come change my tire. I'm not mad. I'm not cursing. I'm not mad about the event that I'm going to late.
We talked about that too.
Chill. Because if I start getting anxious and worried, I'm attracting more of that.
That negativity.
Yeah.
And
And people don't really see it as negative, but you are attracting what you give out.
It's those the mindset, the thoughts that you have, what you're bringing into life. It's super powerful. You gotta be very, very, very cautious of what you're thinking about and what you're manifesting, because the universe is definitely listening.
Well, most people, I don't know if it's most people, but a lot of people had the, it is what it is mindset, right? Like, well, it is what it is. But reality is more like, it's kind of like Play-Doh, right? It's malleable. You can manipulate it based on how you are, right? So
how you feel.
If you feel like, opportunities flow to me easily and, abundantly, I live in an abundant environment in universe, then that's probably, that is what you live in. But if you say, I live in a scarce, evil, filled with,
negativity.
famine and negativity and disaster.
That's what you're living in.
Well, that's what you live in, right?
Yeah.
So, it's really here for what you want, what you make it.
100%,
So,
100%.
at our podcast here at the Mack Mula Show on the I Like That Network, we like to promote.
Yes.
We like to promote positive energy.
Yes.
Yes.
We like to promote opportunities for people like yourself to come here and have a platform and really speak your life experience. Because
Receive their flowers.
we never know, and I mean all of us, we never know who's listening. You
never know
Just
who's
like you
listening.
found the secret and you said it changed your life.
Yeah.
Somebody, it's just the spark. We may not be
That was an idea. That book was an idea.
we may not be the person who changes the world
Yeah.
ultimately, but you can be the catalyst, right? You can be the
catalyst,
little spark,
yes.
that sets the flame.
100%.
Ablaze.
And it's so funny. Everything that I ever accomplished in my life, there was challenges, and I think sometimes it pushes me to keep going forward, to kind of like make a a point to prove. Even from the beginning, when I was 18 years old, when I got out of foster care, there's a lot of people that thought I was going to be a statistic, right? I was supposed to be on welfare with no man wanted me and all this other crazy stuff, and there was supposed to be a cycle of abuse, because I was abused, my kids were supposed to be abused in the system.
You stopped the curse.
I broke that curse. I broke that generational curse by
Congratulations.
proving them wrong. When I bought my first house, my credit score was less than 600. My first house, and this house we purchased for $320,000. Right at the closing, the mortgage broker told me that we needed $20,000 for closing. I didn't have. This was like years ago, but I didn't have $20,000. Right, but my mindset was I wanted this house, and I was going to figure out a way to make this happen. This is my early 20s. Right. Stay optimistic about it, because I'm like, I've been through that 18-year-old situation. I know I can get through this situation.
100%.
Change my mindset, didn't let it create doubt. end up only having to pay bring $3,000 to the closing table. That $300,000 home, $320,000 home, is end up now $700,000.
Sheesh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because my mindset
Wow.
was not to create a barrier because somebody else was telling me.
Yeah.
I went through 4 mortgage companies in that moment.
Mm-hmm.
4 mortgage companies. And I was like, somebody's going to tell me yes eventually.
Yeah.
Somebody told me yes.
It
You
doesn't-
were
it
persistent.
didn't matter what everybody else
Very
thought.
persistent,
Yeah,
resilient.
it mattered what you thought.
It mattered what my
Right.
mind was telling
Yeah.
me to think, you know, what was on my mind. And then I bought my, next property or whatever, and I kept going with this product. Last year, my dad died in August.
I'm very sorry to hear
Okay.
that.
That's the 4th person that died in my family, in my immediate family. My mom, my sister, my dad, my brother. My dad died, and I was going through challenges with my first bottle. So my first bottle had a picture of me on it. And it was so crazy because I was one of the first black women on a bottle. And one of the liquor stores, my friend would go in just to do like a check, and somebody would turn the bottles around, right? Challenge. And then I started experiencing some other challenges because, believe it or not, I am a black-owned business, but that doesn't mean that all the black-owned businesses would support.
Right.
Yeah.
I've been through that's a whole different story. However, I almost didn't want to do it anymore. I made my investment back on my product within the first month of launching it, of Kryptonite.
Wow.
And it got to the point to where I had one meeting with my manufacturer, and they were like, I was so proud of you and how you moved this product that I want to invest in your other products. And they became a partner with my other products. Like I would have never thought that I was going to go from just a Kryptonite vodka with challenges to now launching a rum, a bourbon, and then soon to be a tequila, because they believe in me so much that they're like, keep going.
That's a blessing.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a blessing.
So it's all about the mindset.
Salute to
that I
the
had.
hustle.
It wasn't even just a hustle. It was, I could have allowed my challenges to keep me down and make me give up. And I was like, no, I'm going to keep going. So there's been several situations in my life that showed me that resilience and perseverance is naturally a superpower, and we all embody that. We just have to utilize it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I want to
Awaken to it.
I want to be the one to say, I mean, you said a lot there, right? But you said, they thought you'd be a statistic.
Yeah.
You said that you broke generational curses.
Huge.
You've set your family up so they have an example, not the example that you didn't have or the example that you had that nobody should have, but an example that they can aspire to, and just even the way that you're speaking, they're benefiting from that. So I just wanted to say, from me and from Kesh, we're proud of you.
100%.
You should be
thank
proud of
you.
yourself.
Hugely.
I know how hard that is, and nobody knows how hard it was for you but you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I just wanted to super acknowledge you.
100%.
I also wanted to say officially that this episode's been sponsored
Oh.
by After Dark Premium Artisan White Rum. Also, what we got? Kryptonite vodka. So anyway, from Kesh and I and the good folks at the Mack Mula Show, we'd like to thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
Yes,
And,
yes. Thank you.
Is there anything that I missed? Did you want to say something before we?
Me personally?
No.
Oh.
Vicky V.
No, I'm so glad to be here with you guys. You guys are so awesome. I'm pretty sure your audience know of you guys, but for my audience that will be watching this, if you are not following them
Appreciate
and
that.
you are not watching and supporting their content, please do.
Thank
If you guys can just kind of give a little snippet for my followers.
Oh, for
that way
sure.
about you
What's
guys.
your handle?
Victoria Skyy.
Go follow Victoria Skyy. We're gonna.
No, but I want you guys to introduce yourselves because I don't do this a lot.
Yeah.
But I admire you. I do.
Appreciate
I admire your drive.
Thank you. We admire you as well.
Just your intellect. Like I think, like I said, for my followers who will be watching this, I want them to know more about you guys.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, they just gotta tap in.
Yeah,
what I'm saying? You gotta
listen,
push play at
this
OG
is-
Don Mac, at Kesh Mula. I like that network on YouTube, the Mack
Yes.
Mula Show.
yeah. If you haven't already, make sure you go tap in, follow Kesh Mula, KESHMULA.
Yeah.
We got OG Don Mac. We got the I Like That network. We also have What else we got coming?
We got a lot cooking.
I'm a director, artist. My brother here is an artist,
Yeah.
entrepreneur, and plenty of things that he's got going on right now. And he's very successful in as well. We're kind of just doing it all right now. You know, for us, it's about going with our dream, having fun doing it, and creating some real relationships on the way. Like really just networking with some dope people.
Yeah.
That's
being
what
a
we're
positive effect.
That's what we're looking to do. You know what I mean? And I feel like God has given us the ability to start doing that. So it's a blessing. It's a blessing to be here with you right now. Everybody in the room. Shout out. Big shout out to Shotdown for helping us make this happen.
For sure.
You know, from the Trenches Media Group. We also got Trenches Media too. So there's a lot of stuff, man. God's good.
Yes.
God's good, man. If you haven't, go outside, go look at the sky.
Yeah.
Go
No
take
pun
a breath.
intended.
Go
The
take a
Victoria
breath.
Skyy.
Go take a breath of fresh air. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there's a lot to go live.
That's
It's
a
just
lot.
all about perspective, and you know the best life for yourself is waiting to live. It's just up for you to grab. That's it.
That's well said.
You know what I mean?
Another
Yeah.
one in the books.
Another one in the books. It's the Mack Mula Show. Victoria, thank you so much for coming by and sharing your beautiful, amazing, inspiring story that I'm truly moved by. And I know next time I'm going through something, I'm gonna look at myself in the mirror and be like, Victoria did it, I can do it. You know what I'm saying? So we going up. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you go like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Young Cash Mula Baby, and we is out.